Oh, okay. Hey everybody, welcome to Virtual Bedtime Stories. My name is Omouzuwa Seymour-El, and I am the founder and owner of Raw Talent Performing Arts, which is a non-for-profit organization where we implement business development courses and multidisciplinary arts into the Chicago public, private, and charter schools. As you can see, this is definitely real life for me. You see my family, you see my children, my mother-in-law, and it's dinner time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to read a book by Tori Spelling called Presenting Tallulah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. So Tallulah was not allowed to wear jeans to school or keep her hair down the way she wanted, or wear the sneakers that all the other kids wore. You are not like all the other kids, said her mother. Tallulah was not allowed to bring a sandwich for lunch, or carry a backpack, or walk to school. Tallulah, you have everything a little girl could ever want. And that's what makes you different, said her father. Hey, Bonnie. This is one of my daughter's favorite books, so sorry. Tallulah didn't want to be different. At school, Tallulah wanted to build a clay mountain where tiny people could live, or draw a purple moose jumping through a circus hoop, or crawl into a pretend rocket ship and fly to outer space. You'll get dirty. You'll ruin your dress. You don't fit in, said her classmates. When lunchtime came, one of the boys in the cafeteria spilled his milk on purpose. A girl dumped her potato chips on someone's head. But when Tallulah started to throw her smoked salmon sushi roll, the teacher stopped her. I'm surprised at you. Girls like you don't throw food, said the teacher. Outside on the playground, things got worse. You can't climb trees with us. You can't dig for treasure with us. Look at your big sash. You look like a fancy gift wrap box. No one wants to play with a box. Why not? Said Tallulah. Don't you guys like presents? Tallulah turned to see who was talking. It was the new boy in school, Max. Thank you for sticking up for me, Tallulah said. I don't know what it's like to feel a little bit different. I know what it's like to feel a little bit different, says Max. He stopped in the middle of his sentence. There was a commotion around the fish pound. They ran over to see what was going on. Tallulah saw a tiny puppy, wet puppy, floating on a log. It looked stuck and scared. We have to help it, said Tallulah. Can you all see the pictures? Okay, perfect. Thank you for that. We can't go in there. The fish pound is disgusting, said one of the kids. It's an ugly puppy anyway, said another. It looks like a rat, said somebody else. All the kids ran off except Tallulah and Max. I don't think it can swim. Neither can I, said Tallulah. Then she had an idea. She reached to her sash and pulled, and the big, hideous bow came undone. Tallulah threw one end of the sash as hard as she could. It landed right next to the puppy. The puppy grabbed the ribbon with its teeth. Tallulah pulled her perfect hair, got messed up, and pulled. Her dressy shoes got soaking wet, and pulled, splashed on her and pulled, and mud splashed on her fancy dress. Yeah. You're a big mess, said Max. but he was smiling. That's the kind of girl I really am, said Tallulah. And she pulled that puppy right up onto dry land. Tallulah dried the puppy off and named her Mimi.
That is Mimi.
And brought her home.
Yeah.
At home, nobody was happy to see the little pug puppy.
That's the queen.
Dogs smell bad, said her father. Dogs are messy, said the housekeeper. Tallulah took a deep breath. She had something to say. She waited until everyone was looking at her. At home, everybody tells me I can't do things because of who I am. At school, everybody tells me I can't play with them because of who I am. But this is who I really am. I like to wear jeans and build clay mountains and rescue dogs, even if they're funny looking. So please, can I keep Mimi? And so the puppy stayed. Mimi was dirty, but Tallulah cleaned up after her. Mimi was stinky, but Tallulah always bathed her. And sometimes Tallulah got stinky and messy herself. And sometimes everybody needed an extra bath. They may have been a little bit different, but Tallulah, Max, and Mimi were happy just the way they were. The end. That is the end of my virtual bedtime story.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me and Hadia and Tia.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun. Thank you so much for this opportunity.